Welcome everybody to another edition of the Sankalp Africa Summit 2017 video series. And on this video, I have Michael from Spire Education. Let's get into it.
Well, Spire was founded several years ago to address the gap between education and employment, recognizing that companies couldn't find people with the skills that they were looking for. And after talking with lots of companies and educational institutions, we found the kinds of skills companies were looking for and they couldn't find in employees, were more soft skills. It's a fundamental approach to work, taking ownership, taking initiative, having a growth mindset, having effective communication and teamwork skills, leadership skills, problem-solving skills. And right now, Spire works with companies to develop their workforce and those skills in their workforce so they can be more productive, more effective. We work a lot with people that are in customer service positions and also managers, supervisors to get more on their teams. We got here with a bit of a convoluted path, which is often the case with startups, where Spire started working directly with students. So the idea was to go to colleges or find university graduates that didn't have jobs, help them develop these foundational professional skills and job search skills so they could find a job. So that was the initial model with great success, where students would come in for 4 to 6 weeks, intense boot camp kind of training, and then 95% of the graduates found jobs. But through that process, Spire found that there was a better opportunity to work with companies, because companies would hire the graduates and then say, hey, you know, it's great that I can have a couple of people with these skills, but my entire workforce needs this kind of development. And so the model changed to develop internal universities with companies. And that's what we do now. So we go into organizations and we help employees to develop a suite of skills around these general themes of mindsets, communication, productivity, and leadership. And we worked with some of the well-known leading companies here in Nairobi. Java House was the first pilot customer, Mcopa Solar is a customer, Good Life Pharmacy, Musoni Microfinance, and others. And that's what we do. We've developed our product, we've received positive feedback from customers. We're now at the phase of trying to grow more dramatically to scale, developing our sales and marketing so we can just be in front of more organizations and try to expand our customer base a bit. So we are looking for investment. The company started with a grant from the IKEA Foundation, and that's what allowed the Career Accelerator model to be created. And then since we've pivoted now to more of a B2B model, we've been seeking investment. So we do have received an initial tranche of a convertible note round, and then we are seeking additional investors. And it really, it varies a lot. So a couple days ago was at a manufacturing company that's a sales prospect, and really interesting because a lot of our initial success was with social enterprises, organizations that naturally do value human capital. So our value proposition is a little bit more obvious. But what's been interesting is meeting with other kinds of companies in manufacturing, industrial, hospital, companies that have been here for a while and still have human capital challenges. So going to this manufacturing plant, very dark and dank, and being stuck behind trucks, and then hearing about their need to develop skills of leadership, change management, and their team, which is encouraging to hear this validation from a different kind of organization. Most obviously, it's being in the work that we're doing, and it's seeing the trainees, the students, the employees respond to what we're introducing, and you can see it stick, and then hearing the stories afterwards. Because some of the principles that we help develop are pretty foundational. For example, the idea of a growth mindset. This comes out of research done by Carol Dweck, and a lot of people can fall into different categories. A lot of people believe, I'm as smart as I ever will be. I was born this way. I can't learn and grow. Challenges and a failure or setbacks are really scary. And there's the idea of a growth mindset, which we can continue to learn and grow, and failure or setbacks is an opportunity to learn. And that's very, very foundational. I think a lot of people, especially in East Africa, coming through the educational system, may fall more into the fixed mindset. So introducing that concept, the concept of communicating to say to one's manager and seeing the response during our training, but then hearing the stories afterwards where people will say, yeah, we've had issues at our branch and no one addressed them. And as a result of your training, I felt empowered to go talk to my manager about this, and it was really scary, but then we figured it out. It's a combination of seeing it and then getting the feedback, which is motivational and really helps to push through the hard times when you're dealing with building a business and the challenges that can come with that are more operational, more financial, or whatever it may be.